live.
I'll be right there.
Good evening. We are live. We're almost ready. We're so late. It's crazy.
Okay.
My
Here we
lipstick
go.
looks very red.
No, it is red.
Isn't it like a raspberry?
It's a pink red, though. It is a pink red. It doesn't look red. It looks pink red, Dina.
All right, whatever.
It does look pink red to me, at least.
I feel like I'm all lips.
How was everybody today? Move you over a little bit.
How are you doing, Pam?
I'm fine, Dina.
How was your weekend?
Good. We had a little sprinkle family. You know, third child, it's not a shower, it's a sprinkle.
Is that the way the saying goes?
Who knows? I guess that's what I called it. No, I think I've heard it before. I didn't make it up myself. I mean, I'm not that intelligent to make it up myself, but we just invited, a few people. There were only about 15 people there, including us. And it was fun,
She was very happy.
She was very happy. I think, you need a little pick-me-up.
Definitely.
Right? Don't you
Especially
think so?
It's like, okay, last trimester.
Yeah. When you have just 2 other kids, right?
The calm before the storm.
Yeah.
You don't know what to expect.
Exactly.
You need
So it was fun. We went to a place around here and we had a nice dinner, a little bit of wine, right? And nowadays they don't, everything is done on a registry that gets sent to you.
Yes,
so
I felt like it was a little anticlimactic.
Yeah, it's not like you're sitting there opening gifts, and we didn't want to play really any games.
No, it was so nice. Everyone was chatting it up.
It was fun. It was fun. And the girls were there too, which was nice. Lucy and Olive were there. So
I have to say, I was admiring Janice. She got up from her seat. Yeah. She worked the table. It's something that I don't do. Like, it's very hard at a long rectangular table.
She made her way around.
Yes, it's beautiful. That's very smart.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Like I put that in the bank.
It's a good thing to do. Exactly.
You need to work the room.
Now, you're going to have to do that for your son's wedding. You're going to have to work the room.
I'm very shy.
Well, you're going to have to do that.
I'm not good at that. Not good at that at all.
But it was fun. It was a fun night. And the only downfall for the whole day was the rain.
I was going to say,
it rained all day long. And especially when we were getting there, it was like pouring. I don't know about you. When you got there, was it still raining?
I was in the city.
Yeah.
Going from Saks and Bloomingdale's trying to find Sophie a dress. We were drenched.
Yeah, you had to be.
Drenched.
Yeah,
it was pouring out.
We had Lucy's show that afternoon.
Oh, right. So,
so we were out.
The car.
Exactly,
oh, my goodness.
Exactly. With the car. And then, of course, there was no place to park near the place because everybody was there, And
everybody wanted the closest spot.
Of course, of the rain, That's exactly right. But again, it was still a lovely day. It kind of went with that was the day. It was just a rainy day. So it was fine.
It's okay.
Yeah. We had a great time.
The sprinkle made it.
How was your weekend? Did Sophie get a dress?
Sophie did not find a dress.
Oh my goodness.
She was like all dressed out. And I get it. When you're
tired of looking.
Absolutely tired of the
anymore.
Frustration of not finding or being happy with what you try on. Mm-hmm. I get it. I'm not a shopper.
Yeah,
so I could totally relate to her being frustrated. And that's okay. She'll find something. She's got things as backups.
She still doesn't have one.
She has backups, but she's
does.
Just looking for maybe a little better.
Something better. Okay,
yeah.
Well, as long as she has something to wear.
She's not going undressed. Don't worry about
She's not going in jeans,
no,
that's for sure.
No, she's definitely not going in jeans. Hello, everybody. Let's greet our viewers. We have hello from Toronto, Michigan. Lipstick looks lovely. Thank you, Cindy. Now wait, Cindy, are you the one who recommended that I use the ink and stain remover? I think it was you. I brought it, but I forgot the sweater.
Oh, jeez.
Good evening, Barbara, Daryl, Diana. Oh my goodness. So nice to have you all with us. Hello from Wyoming. A visit with Nana and Papa at Sandy Stone. We're in Wyoming.
Oh, look at that. Nice.
Hello. All right, everyone. We're going to get started. This is so nice. Riverton, Wyoming. How lovely. It's not that Cindy. Okay, well, there's another Cindy. Well,
can only stay to 7:30. We'll watch replay. Very good. Well, we thank you for coming on.
Yes, we're on a little late.
Sorry that we're late, but we have We're going to move along. We're going to try not to linger tonight, right, Dina?
Yes, we're going to move along.
So what do we
why
have?
don't we start with what we're wearing? I think what I'm wearing is getting washed out.
Well, it's cream.
We'll start with you.
I am wearing, is it a loop? Was it tee?
Loop tee.
It's a loop tee by, I don't know who.
And
you can see it has the
Hiromi Nagasawa.
Okay, thank you. It's on my Ravelry page as a finished project, but you see it has that one twist cable on the side.
Love it.
And it does have a
It's only on one side?
No, on two sides. I meant on the side only. But the back neck is nice.
Turn
in the
around.
Back.
It's got can you go all the way? Oh, is it too hard for you, Pam?
No,
it's got a built-in neckline. It's V-neck. And what's lovely here is you pick up and work down, right? From the back.
No, it's bottom up.
Oh, it's bottom up?
Yeah,
so how are they do? Is that a 3-needle bind off?
Yes, it is.
Sneaky.
It is. It is bottom up.
But it's so interesting how she's got like an inverted V or a V, and then she's got the V at the neckline. Very pretty.
It's all one piece, but look at how the sleeve drops down. It's like a cap sleeve or a short sleeve. But built in. It was a lovely knit.
Is this part of the cable?
Well, what happens if you look up, you see how it is. It comes up. She puts a pearl stitch
in between.
And pearl stitches over there. And then that one just continues up and down. And just very cute.
Very clever. It looks lovely.
It is, right? I used Lena from Sandnes Garn. And I think my color was called pink? Not pink clay. What was it called?
Peach flower?
Peach flower. I think that's what it is.
It might be sold out of that color ever since you knit.
I don't know. But we have so many colors of Lena. So it's a I would make another one of these. It's a pretty fast knit. You know,
I've never made that. Maybe I should add that to
it's a fun one. It's
my
a fun
Lena
one.
repertoire. I'm trying to think of how many.
And it's lovely in Lena. And you can see, I don't know if you can see, let's see, Dina, the nice.
I was trying to
the
explain.
Neckline, how nice that
it has it's got a finished detail, and that was built in.
Yeah, that's built in. Yeah, there's nothing afterwards.
There's no edging.
When it's done, it's done. You know, like Dina said, there's a 3-needle bind off in the back. And I just love the way this V came, because sometimes the V's can be finicky. You know, at the neckline, right?
It's funny because I feel like on the Flower Power tee that I did a neckline like that.
Something similar to this, right?
And
actually what this is a twist. It's like a cable. It's a twisted stitch. And that's what that is on either side.
And I like the cap sleeve that it's built in.
Yes.
There's no fuss. It's like when you're done, you're done.
Right. It's when you're done, you're done. No finishing.
It's actually in the round, divide, and 3-needle bind off, weave in your ends.
Right.
Love it.
Exactly. I should make another one now that I think about it.
Super cute. It fits you well. I like the length. Did you add length to it?
That's a good question. It's in my show notes. I don't remember if I did. I probably did. I do have a length that I like, 20, 21 inches, like around there. So I may have, but I don't remember.
Super cute.
I think what I did is I took out one of my other tops and I kind of laid it against it to see. It's not super long.
No, but it fits you beautifully with the pants
today. So, you know,
she looks fire.
Oh, yeah.
As my kids say, she looks gas.
I was listening to something this week. They were talking about all the new slang words like jelly. You're jelly means you're jealous. If you're jelly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so jelly.
Yeah, right.
Yes,
and there were some other ones now. I can't remember what they are. But
I need to hop.
Oh, that one I didn't hear. What does that mean?
Like, I got to go. I need to hop.
Jeez. Can't say I have to go.
No.
I got to hop.
I got to hop.
But jelly is one of them, and I can't remember the other ones now.
Too funny. I can't keep up.
And you remember those, and then there'll be other ones.
I know. By the time I figure them out. What was the, there was a text. IMO.
IMO.
I'm like, what the heck is that? In my opinion.
Oh, in my opinion. Yeah, there's so many of them.
I mean, really?
I'm like, what does that mean?
IMO?
Here I start spending, minutes trying to figure out what that is. Exactly. It's so funny.
Oh, my goodness. Certainly ages me. Anyway.
What are you wearing, Dina?
I am wearing Morning Sky, designed by Heidi Kirrmaier.
I think we were talking about it last week, but Dina didn't have it on.
Correct. So I figured, let me wear it today.
So today she wore it.
Yes. I want to see if you could.
There you go. You can see it.
There you go.
You can see the texture.
It's got the beautiful increase, the detail around the yoke. And as I was saying, it follows around the sleeve. It's really getting
and it's down on the bottom.
But it makes a very cute scalloped sleeve.
Dina used Twig from Shibui to make hers, which is a well, Shibui's not in business anymore, but we did kits, as you know, from last week with the Reborn Denim from Kremke.
So here it is. All the kits are available on the website. We're not going to show all the colors. You can certainly watch, I think it was last week's podcast.
Right.
It's 95% cotton with 5% other fibers. It is really soft.
What is the gauge of that yarn?
The gauge of the yarn is actually worsted weight.
It doesn't feel like worsted weight.
No. I don't have the swatch here that I had knit up, which I had shown during the live, but I was able to get gauge for the Morning Sky, and you'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's super soft. Love it. I would make another one. It's funny. Maria made this.
Mm-hmm.
She bought the kit.
She did. I know. She bought that dark blue color.
She said that she's going to make Night Sky. Now, which one is Night Sky? Because I know she's got two, and you could probably definitely.
I have to look it up. I don't remember.
Check the yardage, but you could do that. So we are covering what I'm wearing, Morning Sky, and those kits you can find on the website.
Were there loop kits on the website?
I put yes.
There were.
Yes.
Okay.
So the loop tee, which is what Pam is wearing from Hiromi Nagasawa, and the
you could also
curate.
Sky. You do your own kit. It's Lena.
Absolutely.
I mean, we don't have kits for every color of Lena that we have, and so just look at the number of skeins you need and buy it a la carte.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. My daughter always. I'm laughing. Where are you at? WYA. Yeah. Like why?
Where you at?
Where you at? Welcome, Kristen. It's so nice that you're catching us live. She's been watching us from the beginning, Pam, and she's catching us live for the first time.
Perfect.
Yay, welcome.
So now we're talking about FOs, right? No, whips. No
first
FOs. Well, Dina doesn't have FOs.
No.
I have an FO, and my FO is my Polar Quiet book. I was able to finish it for Emily.
It's insane.
This weekend. It is up on my Ravelry page. But I'll just quickly flip through it. Dinah, show them what that does, please, because I can't.
So this is the whale,
mm-hmm.
and the whale fin goes up and down, and of course you could see
the tail
moves.
The next two pages is
you have the fox with the floppy ears and the wiggly tail, and the polar bear. You guys remember this?
He does go up and down.
He goes up and down. Pam did fix it.
I did
Tell
fix
him what
it.
You did.
Well, I cut it like around here. And what I did was I looked at the pattern and I looked at the relief rows, like it would be 2 rows even. I made it 1 row even.
Okay.
If it was 4 rows even, I made it 2 rows even. But I did also use a smaller hook. And I was looking at how many, I looked at what was on the page and how it would fit and if it would go in with those number of rows, and it did. So I did that on like Thursday night. I decided to do that.
I love the detail that you did on his belly. What is that?
I know. Little stitches. Cute. I know. Isn't that
cute? And I love the little detail on the face. Was that an extra piece?
Yes. I had to make an extra piece and sew it on. Yeah.
Super cute.
And this is the last page. The penguin's cockeyed, Dana. Fix his foot. I should steam that down. I have to steam that down. You can see it was like I just finished it. And he also slides.
So he goes back and forth.
Remind me to give that some steam, Dina, his foot.
Hands up.
Yeah.
Baby, hands up.
But look, you're missing his ice thing.
There
yes, he has an ice.
He's floating on
an ice float. They called it an ice float.
Oh, is that what it is?
Right.
Super cute.
Right. And then
you call him a walrus.
No,
I say he's a seal.
I think he is a seal.
Look at how adorable.
Take the little fishy out.
Look at this. He swings and he caught the seal.
Yep. And he's on a little, there you go. So there's the seal. Super cute. And that's the book.
Love it.
I have something hanging out. His float's hanging out. His ice float. Here you go.
And the tail.
And the fox's tail.
This book was like the hit of the night.
There you go. And that's
fabulous.
It. Now we do have those handmade things. I should put handmade on the back of that, right?
I really love the way Lucy and Olive were like, "Where's the book? I want to read the book."
Oh, is that right? So maybe we'll take pictures of them reading it to the baby, right?
You should.
So I told Emily if she loses this book, she's dead. Don't ever lose this book. Anyway, so there you go. I mean, you could always embroider the child's name on it. The only thing I didn't do that they did is they had like French knots over here for snow. But I don't know if I like that. I wasn't thrilled about it. So I didn't do it. I could always add it if I want to. What were you going to say?
How'd it go with the names? suggestions.
Oh, I don't. I haven't spoken to him about it. They've picked out a name.
It's very cute.
I think my daughter's picked out a name. I don't know if her husband's is thrilled with it, which nobody likes. Not one person likes this name. Hopefully she'll change her mind. I'm not saying it. Hopefully she'll change her mind. If I don't say it, it means maybe she won't pick it. But I have to prepare myself for that name. And listen, I remember when I was naming Audrey, nobody liked Audrey.
I love the name Audrey.
But I think this name is different than an Audrey would be, but whatever. No one liked the name. And it's true. I knew an Audrey. I went to school with an Audrey. I didn't like it. I worked with an Audrey. She wasn't nice. Everyone has a story for a name, right?
Yes, so, that's why you shouldn't say anything.
That's right. No, I'm not.
And I learned my
But they did. Her mother-in-law did a little thing, a little piece of paper that had blank, blank. The last name is Harris. And had people make suggestions and put it in this little, like a ginger jar she had, which is like, she called it a blessing jar, and it's an antique. She was very careful with it when we were packing it up.
It was very cute.
So that was nice. So we'll say, I don't know what suggestion she got. So we'll see.
My suggestion was J.P. Harris.
J.P. And what J.P. stand for?
I thought Jack Peter.
Okay, you could do that. They have a very nice last name, but if you talk to my daughter, it's a terrible last name. I said, Emily, stop being so dramatic. Harris is a lovely name. You can really pick anything to go with Harris. It's one syllable. No, maybe it's two. Harris. Well, Harris. But
so maybe you could.
It's a simple name.
I know, but maybe you wouldn't put like
Paul Harris. It'd be too short, maybe.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Although I love Jack Harris.
That sounds very
I love Jack
sharp.
Harris. I do love Jack.
That sounds very sharp.
Very sharp. Although, was it Michelle who said Rowan?
No, she said.
Who said Rowan?
Oh my goodness, not Rowan. That's very cool though.
Rowan. Someone said Rowan Liam.
Oh, Roman. Roman from Succession.
Oh, is that Roman? What she said? Roman? She said Roman. Yeah, well, I think that's where my daughter got her name from, some show, and it's like, I've worked in a school for 10 years, and I've never heard of this name that she's talking about. I mean, it is a name. There are some names that you say, like they name them Apple or Brooklyn. It's not a name like that. But I still don't like it. Go ahead.
So I don't have any FOs. I do have my whip, which is nearly an FO.
I have no whips, but Dina has whips. I mean, we all have whips. Let's be serious. I mean, I have tons of whips, but
let's just say you didn't bring your whips.
Didn't bring anything.
The pattern is not published. I just bound off the stitches in the front. I put my buttonholes in. And
what kind of buttons you can put on that? That should be fun.
I picked mother of pearl.
It's a small button?
Yeah, just plain mother of pearl. I mean, if I had, I could do.
Whose pattern is this?
This is Isabell Kraemer.
It is.
So it's not published yet. So I can't really, I don't want to show it in full. I will, however,
she did her sleeves.
I did my sleeves. And I will say that I used, so the instructions called for, because you can do any length you want.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what did I do for the button placement? I went to Natasja's.
Oh, you did. You went to that thing.
It worked out perfectly.
When we were doing the Kari.
She's got a great tip in her pattern.
It's a button placement.
Yes. But look at this. I have to just show you something. Is this crazy?
Look at her sleeves. They both turned out the same way.
It's crazy.
She didn't plan that. You couldn't plan it.
You can't plan this.
You can't plan your sleeves. So
I
don't even
swear
try.
to you, you can't plan it. But I have to say, you know what? I forgot.
To what?
I was going to say, should I make this inside out?
No. I told you no.
I think I can make it reversible.
No.
If I can get rid of this end.
Of course you can get rid of the end.
But the problem is my button band.
No, I wouldn't do it. I mean, you couldn't just say it's a design
I could do
detail.
a fold over. Whatever. Anyway, so I'm excited to put the buttons on.
That's the color Dazzle,
I missed
right, Dina?
the deadline. Yes, it's available for pre-order. It's on the website.
Hasn't come in yet, Dazzle.
I have 16 grams left.
Out of 3?
Out of 3 skeins.
Not bad.
So this is what I had left. And I did do a swatch. So I still have the swatch yarn as well.
You have plenty.
And that's it. That is my story for the Tresoro Cardigan. Stay tuned for Isabell's release.
It's not out yet?
No.
Oh.
Lovely knit. Very easy, very mindless. It's just stocking it with a little bit of detail.
Right.
So that was great.
Right.
My second whip, which I'm super behind on as well. I mean, I've just had no time to knit.
Well, and
No
you're going to have
time.
less time going
I'm
forward,
going to have
too.
less time, yeah. I
Hate to break it to you.
I should not be offering to knit any test knits. I mean, shame
Oh, what
on
color
me.
did you end up going with? You changed it.
Ta-da.
You changed it.
I did. So,
did you keep any of what you had?
Nope.
You were going to do the purple.
Face.
You were going to do the purpley color.
This is
You were going to do flash dance.
That was something different.
Oh. Sorry.
To talk about that.
Oh, well.
So,
which one is this?
This is the Aster Shawl.
Is this from Natasja?
Natasja.
Okay.
Love it. It's a circular shawl. I'm really
I
just
love
getting
circular
into
shawls.
Yes,
I
I'm
do
really
like them.
Just getting into the pattern. It's merino linen.
Is it
which
3 colors?
3 colors. It's the base that she.
What yarn is it? Is it Moondrake?
This happens to be Moondrake merino linen.
Mm-hmm.
Kokon has a merino linen. I believe the designer.
But it doesn't have to be merino linen. It could
it could be Pika Pika.
Right,
I almost
could be any
did Pika
finger.
Pika.
Yeah, it could be any finger. Pika Pika would be nice because it's got that silk
beautiful
in it.
drape.
Yeah, nice drape for a shawl.
I'm almost a little regretful.
Oh, that's
so we can make kits for that
something
as well.
else out of Pika Pika.
But it's a fun stitch, something different. So stay tuned. I'll post more. It's the Aster Shawl.
When is that due to release?
I don't even know, but I'm so far behind. I mean, this is really.
But now you can concentrate on it. Just weave your ends in, and you'll done with the other one. How easy for me to say, right?
Thanks for
your ends in. I have to pick up my Corrie again. I told Dina, thank God I calculated my buttonholes before I put it down. Thank God I did that.
I have to tell you that buttonhole calculator is brilliant.
Yeah, well, we added stitches, but you know. So now, and I'm on the buttonhole. I picked up and I did a row, so that's done. So on the other side is just to pick up and knitting it, but then I have to finish the sleeve.
Okay,
I have to finish the sleeve.
Sleeves will go quick.
But it took me about an hour to reacquaint myself with that pattern again.
Oh, you've
been
crocheting.
You don't remember.
Yeah, it's so hard.
I know.
Well, let me ask you. Did you leave a note where you left off, or was it in your knit companion?
Well, it was. Yeah, it's on my knit companion.
Okay.
Well, I could tell on the sleeve because I had just done my second decrease.
Okay.
And I hadn't gotten down to the mosaic part yet because that would have been a nightmare if I'd left off in the middle of that, right?
Yeah.
And then the button band, one side wasn't done, and the other side I did a pickup in one row. And I found my paper in there that had my buttonholes written, like what I'm going to do, the 9 buttons and how much between each button. So really, but it's the kind of piece like I won't take to school with me to knit.
Well,
it's too
not on the sleeve. Definitely not.
No,
I think you're past
even the
all
button
the
band.
points.
I wouldn't do
you're
that
past
because
all the points.
I want my tension to be right. So I could get that. I'll get that done. And then I don't know. I have to pick a summer thing, but I have to make something for the baby too.
Are you doing that first?
I have to make a romper for him. Something to come home in.
I can't focus on.
I don't have much time for that.
The gift.
No, don't worry. It's make a difference. I have to. She's got to pick a yarn. I really should start that. I should take tomorrow. I'll worry about that. I'm not worrying about it today.
Okay.
Anyway, and that's our projects. And what else do we have now? What's the next thing on the agenda?
The next thing on the agenda is new in shop.
What's new in shop?
We have we have a lot. So we could talk about Urth yarns. We have a new delivery. We are carrying Urth yarn 16 Fingereing, it's called. It's the 16 refers to the 16 micron count, which is very soft. It's 100% extra fine merino wool. It's got 220 yards, which is really a half skein.
Which is nice. It's nice
really
because
nice
you like to have
work.
those skeins that have I'm just going to hand Dina colors. We have 20 colors.
They're 20 colors. They're all on the website. If you look up Urth 16 Fingereing, you'll see the whole selection. Again, each skein has 220 yards. So sometimes, for example, Stephen West is notorious for using maybe, just half a skein.
Correct.
These are wonderful go-to skeins or skeinettes. Super soft, 100% extra fine merino, 100% superwash. These are just an array of blues.
Even that first one looks gray, but it is
it's just a gray blue.
Yeah,
but this palette is gorgeous.
That looks lovely. And in a moment, after we show you the colors, we'll share with you some things you can do with it.
These are the purples or pink and purple that we have. There's two greens.
It's an olive and a green.
Yeah.
And this is golds, yellows, and red.
There you go. Believe it or not, these are two different colors. One is lighter, a little darker, more saturated, and then the pretty red. Great for color work. Great for adding accents. This is lovely. Sometimes you need a little bit of a color, for a yoke or color work. This is perfect.
Right.
It's fingering weight. Hello, if you're just joining. These are the naturals. Off-white, beige, and like a brown.
And there you go. This one's a little whiter, and then that's a little creamier.
Mm-hmm. That's a pretty palette.
Might I ask you, Dina, what they sell for?
I just put it on the website. I want to say, is it 18 or 1850? Something like that. 19, I forgot.
Something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
I saw it, but I didn't look,
yes,
so I'm
something
not sure.
In that range.
And we were looking on. We're going to show you a shawl.
We'll go
kit.
more in depth with the possibilities of what you can do, maybe on Ravelry. If you want to look it up, you certainly can.
Yeah, there's about 100 and some odd projects on Ravelry, and I did write some down.
I don't remember what you said.
I have it written down because I know I wouldn't remember either. There's a new shawl that came out in February. It's called Boukoleon, Boukoleon, which I can show to you, which was lovely. Let me just get out of that. Go here, and
sorry.
There you, I was just on it, actually.
My Knit Saloon is saying happy that Sari Nordland released her first knit book this autumn. 22 new patterns. Yay. Congratulations. That is wonderful. Sari Nordland.
Oh, okay. What is this yarn called? It's called
16 Fingering by Urth Yarns.
Yes, Urth is URTH,
correct.
Right? Yeah, I just want to bring up a picture of it. I had it on my phone. I think I went out of it by mistake. Here it is, 16 Fingering. I think there's 111 projects. So if you click on projects, the third one down is this shawl right here. And let me just go to a picture of it. Slide through so you could see a nice picture. This one right there. Here you go.
Hang in there. We're coming.
Isn't it pretty?
Beautiful.
I believe it uses 5 different colors, 1 skein each. And it's the Boukoleon shawl.
Now, for those of you who are inexperienced with, let's say, looking up a fiber on Ravelry, what we're doing is we're going to Ravelry, we're logging in. And what you can do is on the upper tab of the website, there's a tab that says yarn, and it's right next to patterns. So what we're typing in is the name of the yarn, which is called 16 Fingering.
Mm-hmm.
And when that selection comes up, it's actually the first one here. Let's see. There it is. 16 Fingering Urth Yarns. So I'm going to select that, and it's actually going to show me all the projects that are knit using that yarn. And that's basically how that's an alternative way to find out what, if you have stashed yarn for any yarn that you have. It could be Clinton Hill Bespoke DK. You can type that yarn in and then click on it, and it will show you all the patterns that were knit in that specific
And this is
yarn.
the last one I'm going to show you. This is called Prismarine, Prismarine. Believe it or not, 2 skeins, Dina.
Oh, wow. That
2
must be the
skeins, is that what it
self-striping.
says? Yeah. She used a multi one with a solid.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And if you scroll through it, one is more prettier than the other, depending on the colorway that you pick. But again, both of those patterns are $8 on Ravelry, and there are other things. We saw that someone made a Sophie scarf with it.
Yes, and that's 1 skein.
Yep. Someone made the Oslo hat with it.
Yes.
And someone did a Stephen West shawl in it with all the different colors.
Right.
So
it's great for that kind of when you need bits and pieces and you don't want to invest in a full skein.
So that's a new yarn in the shop. You want to show them the kits?
Yes. So along with, I wanted to.
What?
I think I got another package in.
Oh, you did?
Yes. Along with that shawl, that yarn, we did purchase shawl kits for
I
a
can't remember what that Istanbul.
autumn in Istanbul.
Autumn in Istanbul. Okay.
Yes, and you have the shawl, correct?
I do, yeah.
Okay.
I do. I'm going to show you a picture of it, but I do have the shawl. I don't have it in this color, but I'll show you what I do have. It's a 3-skein kit. One of the colors in this particular one is, I want to hold it the right way, is cinnamon. And look at that, guys. I'm going to start down at the tail. I might be upside down, I think. I think I am. Well, this is the way it goes. So here you go. Look at that. Is that gorgeous? Oh, that's beautiful. And look at the different stitches and how the colors play. Because then she drops the cinnamon and then you get more into that. Isn't that pretty? And I even see like an olivey color in there. This is called Autumn in Istanbul. It's a 3-skein kit, and we have about 5 kits. So we're going to show them to you. How pretty is that? And it's got a lovely drape to it. Look at that center. Look at that detail in the center. How pretty is that design? What are you looking for, Dina?
I received another package from them.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't seem to put my fingers on it.
That's a very nice size, and it's a very light. It's very drapey. It would be a lovely wear. I'm wondering if I could put it on.
I think I just found it.
You found it?
It was right next to me the
It was
whole
right
time.
where you were sitting, right? Well, this I didn't do a
that
good
is
job.
Stunning.
But
how gorgeous is that? So one of the colors in there is like the way the kids run.
Cinnamon?
No, you have 2 solids and then you have a self-striping. And the self-striping is giving you the graduation of like different color.
Right.
But absolutely gorgeous. So the kits are online.
There are 5 different colorways. Is that it?
Yes, these are just some other samples. I don't know.
Done with unique?
No.
With 16 fingering?
That's what I need to check.
Well, while Donnie's looking at that, I will show you one of the kits. And again, you could just go a la carte and make whatever you want. This one is called the cinnamon, because they pick the name based on this yarn. So this is the, sorry. This is the cinnamon kit. It's not it?
That's for next time.
Okay. This is the cinnamon.
Love
kit.
it.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, so that's the sample.
I'm going to hand it over to you, Dina,
Sure.
because you need to keep it in the bag so we
Okay.
know what goes with what.
Okay.
I hate to crinkle, but unfortunately.
This is another kit. So you have a coral pop. You have this like not gray
That's a pretty
neutral.
one.
And then this is what will shade in between. That is a very springy, like a fresh, I don't know. I love coral and turquoise. So this just happens to be, give me like a little bit of a, almost a beachy vibe. I don't
Right.
know.
This one is called buckthorn, and it's buckthorn because that's the color of the gold. But it's got like a light variegated and then one that's a little darker. That's a lovely kit.
Yeah.
That would be very
So
pretty.
that'll be the striping, the one in the middle.
Right. I'm going to give you another one, Dina. Here.
Is this the last one?
Nope, there's one more.
Okay, so this is a neutral kit. You've got black as an anchor. You've got this black neutral in the center that goes to beige, and then it anchors with the beige. So that's, for those of you who don't like a lot of color,
Yeah, that's a nice
this
neutral
is
one.
beautiful.
Beautiful, yeah.
Yeah, so that's it.
And this is the pistachio way. Again, it's blowing out a little bit, but it is a, yeah. Can you see it? Yeah.
Still
It's
deeper.
a pretty green. It's a pretty green with kind of bright variegated and then a neutral. Very pretty.
Love that for all you green lovers.
Yep. And I am going to get up now so that I can.
Is your knee okay?
Yep. It's
Okay.
fine.
So that's brand new in shop from Urth. We're excited to have the half skein merino fingering, which is wonderful for color
Is
play.
that what they call it? Half skein?
Well,
What do you mean?
it's instead
Because
of
it's
440.
220.
Yes.
They call, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's like a
nice.
half skein. So that's new in shop.
That's great for doing shawls and things.
100%.
You know?
We also have, let's see, new in shop. We also have the Popsy Shawl. So we originally featured this as a Mother's Day shawl, and this is designed by Michelle from Kokon Yarn. The reason she changed the name to Popsy is because her late mother, Nell, her family called her Popsy. And pop in Dutch means doll. And she always says that her mom really was such a doll.
It means a doll.
A doll. Nice. So Popsie Shawl, it's a cute single skein yarn using her Merino organic decay in the new Coral. And it's like she has a special technique in the way she dyes it. And then she has a little mini skein that is used to make the little pom-poms. So I just want to show you that for the kit price, you are getting this fantastic.
That's a nice bag.
Is that crazy?
It's a nice bag.
Nice bag.
It's nicer than we thought it was going to be, right?
Much nicer. She said it was going to be a beach bag, but she blew us away with the weight of it's like canvas. A heavyweight canvas. You've got the logo on there. You're going to get a digital a digital pattern for the Popsy Shawl, and then she's got 3 different color choices that you could choose from. Do you want to show them,
Sure. Mm-hmm. This is what's featured in the on the cover. It's the coral. Is that coral?
Yes.
With that bright pink pop.
Next
that's
up.
pretty. It's like this reminds me of a tiger.
It's gorgeous.
It's called Bobby.
That really is.
Now that is, that's like a beige color coming up, but it's like if you look at it close up, it's beige, but it's got a little bit of a hint of a salmon in there.
It's gorgeous.
I love this one. Yep.
Okay, and then last but not least, the ELO.
Oof. There you go. Lovely. Are these on the website?
They're on the website. Whatever I have is what I have left. You have to look on the website.
Oh, okay.
You could check the website and get a digital file. You get the bag, you get a pattern, and you get the yarn.
Nice.
I hope to get it's a short week for us because it's
Memorial Day.
Yes. Mm. So I'm hoping by next week, if you want to wait, if you purchase the kit, because they are limited. I only have a certain number of bags, and you'll see the kits online. Mm. If you want to wait for shipment until the pom-pom maker comes in, you can do so. Just leave a comment.
Pom-pom maker
yes,
if you want.
That's separate.
Mm. Okay, good. Do you want to show this one?
Sure.
As we entitled, what did you title this podcast?
Shawls, please.
Shawls, please. Right. We do a lot of teas, so we figured we'd take a break. This one is called, I forget what it's called, Shelphia.
Hope we're saying that properly. Well, Natasha, sorry if we butchered the name.
And it's Dutch for little shell. And again, which is popular right now, it's a little neck piece. It's a free pattern on Ravelry, I should say. And it uses fingering weight yarn. It's worked in a tuck stitch variation, it says, that looks just as good on the wrong side as it does on the right side. Right? Has an I-cord edging around the entire scarf. And that's about it. There are multiple variations for length and color. Okay, so we've given you you could do with what we're showing you. You could do. You want to turn it on? Yeah. Dina's having her own personal, what do you call that? Heat wave. Whole personal summer. Anyway, so it's a lovely pattern for a free pattern. It really is. And I will show it to you again close up. There you go. Shelphia. Now,
it calls for fingering weight. So if you have leftover yarn, it's not, you want to go over the quantities?
Yeah, it does call for fingering weight. There are 2 scarves, a long scarf and a short scarf. The long scarf is about 53 inches long, and it's about 3 1/4 inches at the center. And that uses about 110 yards of both colors. And if you want the I-cord to be a separate color, it's 130 yards. We did not kit it that way. We kitted it with 2 colors. So we'll show you the kits in just a second. And the short scarf is about 45 inches long, and it's 3 1/4 inches wide. So they both have the same width. It's a difference of about maybe 8 inches in length. Right?
Yes.
And that uses the short scarf uses 65 yards in both colors and 100 yards for the I-cord. But she also gives you the quantity for the long scarf in one color, and that would be a total of 350 yards, which would be one of these skeins. Actually, right? Isn't that funny? We didn't even plan that. But anyway, Dina and I made kits. We used the Kokon Merino Fingereing because we have such lovely colors in that. And the yardage on this is perfect because you don't need to have a 440 yard skein.
Correct.
Right. And these are 350 or 49, something like that, yards. So what we did is we just did 2 colors, and you can decide, say the 2 colors are in the scarf, and you can pick one of these colors to edge, do the I-cord with, and you would have enough.
So that's actually quite similar. I think she may have used 3 colors, Natasja.
Yeah.
But it's reminiscent. She used the light color for the I-cord edge, and then you can use the 2 colors for the tweed.
Play in the center.
Yep.
Now, as we were just saying, if you wanted to make it all one color, just go and buy 1 skein of Kokon.
Would that work?
Yeah,
that would
350 yards.
Yep.
So if you wanted it to be all one color, I just want to check
fine.
the side. Does she say? She says the long scarf in one color is 350 yards.
Yeah, so it would make it.
That you could do. And the short scarf in one color is 230 yards. So again, you could do either the one color long or short with 1 skein of Kokon. But that we didn't get. You have to just buy that off the website.
Right.
So we're going to show you the colorways that we put together, right, Dina?
Sure.
Are you knitting?
I am. Well, you can call this.
Okay.
Colors.
These colors are Rust and Steppe. That's a lovely neutral combo, right,
yes,
Dina?
Very pretty.
This is Rose Gold and Night. There you go. And the Night's like a really black brown, right?
Yeah, it's a deep brown.
I mean, if you look at it on the website, the brown, it almost looks black. So there you go with that one. This is a fun one.
I like that one.
This is Tiger and Star. Look at that. That's fun. Again, a very soft, a very soft peach, which is called Dawn with cork.
That's lovely.
Isn't that pretty?
Very soft.
Yeah, nice neutral. This is called Daybreak with Rust. And the Daybreak is actually blowing out. You want to put
it's got like a light
lavender color
hue
to it. There you go. That's very pretty. Yeah.
Gorgeous combination.
This is a nice neutral combo. This is the cork with stone. That's pretty accurate right there. And then there is, how about this bright one, guys?
Like that souf.
Is that what it is? Souf and oxidized.
Oh, oxidized, sorry.
Souf and oxidized. There you go. That's pretty. And I did this one. Let's do this one. This is like a powdery blue and a brown. This is that
Ace
smoke color with Ace. How pretty is that? I love that blue and brown combo. This one is oxidized with copper. That's pretty. They kind of have the same value. They're very pretty combo.
That's a pretty one.
This one is Tim with Night. Again, there's that night color, right?
I think I would definitely edge that in the Tim.
In the Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then two more kits. Actually, they're mixed up here. This one is Spider with Frau, a royal with a black. And the last one is Palm with Tiger. Look at that.
The shop colors. I might have to do that if it doesn't.
I think you should. I think you should. Anyway, so again, that is the Shelphia from Natasja. Again, it's a free pattern on Ravelry. I think it was the second one up on Ravelry, right, Dina? When we did it today?
Yeah.
So it's been very popular. Again, you could stash dive. You don't have to get the kit.
Absolutely.
It's not, especially if you want to do the one color version, that's totally up to you.
If you have a single skein, a lone skein in your stash.
And you don't even need a 400 and, those skeins that you have that you want to use, but they're not over 400 yards. So they kind of get hard to use sometimes.
Yes. Or if you just used a little bit of a skein, it's a great way to use your stash.
Shhelpje. There you go.
Speaking of free Ravelry downloads.
Is this free?
This one.
Is it really?
Yes.
Oh,
I
look
don't
at
know if it's
this.
free just for today or, I mean, I don't know.
I'll
but
go online and look while you're
Okay.
doing that.
An Italian knitter has dropped a new pattern, and it's called an Italian summer scarf. Another cute little scarf. It almost looks like the Sophie shawl or Sophie scarf, but it's a little bit different if you look at the schematic, and I could show it since it was free.
It's a free download.
It is free. Here is the schematic. So it actually starts at a point. It goes wider, wider, wider.
To make one of those.
In the center, it just tapers back down. I decided to cast one on. As you see, it is featured here in a solid color. I believe she used Lena from Santa's Garn.
She did.
And we have the basket.
Yep.
To show you just a variety of colors. I think she used 100 grams, which is just 2 skeins of Lena.
Yep.
So super cute, lightweight, cotton, viscose, and linen blend. Great for this time of year. However, I cast on one using the Amano, which is a...
So you're on here in the shop. It's an organic cotton, I believe.
Yes. And it's got, excuse me for reaching over, you're getting a close-up of my face.
This is a basket of some Lena colors. It's probably not even all of them.
Oh, all the purples and pinks sold. There's a bunch of other colors.
Right. Go on the website, 2 skeins. And listen, you could make it 3 or 4 skeins. It's like half up and then the other half down.
Correct.
So you would just have a larger piece.
Right.
So there you go. And I think she even did one of her pieces with fingering doubled. So again, it's a good opportunity to use what you have if you want to.
Absolutely.
You know.
Yes. And some of the petite knit patterns, they or even the Santa's Garn patterns, sometimes they are they overshoot the yarn quantities and you have a skein or 2 left over, and people always say, well, what should I do?
And these are not big quantities. Like Dina said, 2 skeins of Lena, it's like 240 yards.
Right. Right. So that being said, we did make kits. This is a GOTS, which stands for Global Organic Global Organic Textile Standard, which is always nice. This yarn is called Amano, and it's a self-striping yarn. So I cast one on.
Is it multi or self-striping?
It's self-striping. And actually, I could show it's both, kind of both, but this is one of the colorways knit up in a garment.
Yeah, I mean striping, but it's not just stripes. It's almost like it's marled.
Marled and
within the striped,
yeah.
Right?
But super cute.
Very pretty.
So this is, we'll show you the different colorways. I cast on with color number 11. I forget the color name, but I think it'll be great with denim. It's got denim, chartreuse, teal, and brown.
This is color 12.
Is that the color? That's this colorway.
Yep, that's that colorway. There you go.
Which is really pretty.
Yep.
It's
got a little bit of green,
blush,
pinks, right? Raisin colors.
Beautiful.
This is another pretty color. This has got some pinks and peaches, blush, a little blue in there. There you go.
Super
and there's
cute.
one last color.
Look at the
I think
eyelets in there.
This is my favorite. This is color 10.
Floral Fantasy, I think it's called. I forget.
It's got coral and orange and some nice like
That
avocado
is such a
green.
color.
That is
so pretty. Very pretty.
Now we kitted these with 3 skeins. So that would be a little more than what these are almost equal to Lena. So instead of doing 2, because we felt that the 2 skein was nice, but it's just a little neck piece. So we thought, give you 3 skeins. And are they on sale, those skeins, or no?
They're $12.50 a skein.
Yeah, they were on sale though. They are on sale.
I think $12.50 is on sale.
It is on sale.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the kits run $37.50. If you wanted to purchase just 2 skeins, the yarn is called Amano.
Yeah, you could do that also.
And you could just purchase 2.
And those are the colors it comes in. Anyway, there you go.
So
listen, Dinah and I could have gone to town making kits for that if we just took
it's endless.
worsted. We've got some of that Berger de France that's on sale that they could use for that.
Anything.
Go look at the sale tab.
Yeah. There's a lot. I'm sure some of the Shibui yarns you could do.
Yes. Oh, maybe that one up there. The fern. That's what I'm looking at. That would look lovely.
Lovely.
Oof, check it out, guys.
9.
Look at it. And one last thing we have to show you, right?
Is that it?
I
We
think
almost
so.
done?
Yeah,
Okay. Can I have the pattern there?
No, you can't. Oh, it's using, of course.
Clinton Hill Cashmere is hosting a new knit along. The knit along begins June 21st. The project is called the Tweed Cardigan. We have a lot of excitement.
Got the sleeves, the puffy sleeves at the bottom.
It's got a cute balloon sleeve. She's got 2 different options. Actually, you could do it in 3 because you could really just double a solid color.
Right.
But it is called Tweed. This is the stripes version. And there's a version for a 2-color tweed. So if you're not looking to have horizontal stripes, you can also join along and just do a tweed version holding 2 strands throughout, same color. There are 4 sizes. I believe it runs from 36, 40, 44, and 48.
Correct.
You can purchase your kit. They're available online. The kits are curated as you would like them. So the possibilities are truly endless.
I mean, you could do the way she did it.
Yes, which I believe she used white sand, pale blush, the teal, tropical teal.
I don't even see the pale blush in there, but you have to look close to see it.
Passion, pink, and YOLO.
Yeah, I see it.
And the light denim. So there are so many options. There's an option here that we put together. This is the white. We put it together with the light blush, the light denim.
That's what she has. The YOLO.
Indigo, though.
Instead of the teal.
The tropical teal. And then we have
the pink.
The passion
pink.
So
this is the same color.
So that, right.
The only one that's different is this one.
Right. Now, what you could do is make it a passion pink main jacket, and you can have all your stripes in the other colors. No one says you have to have a white base background.
Right.
You can choose any of these colors, so the possibilities are endless.
So how is it on the website?
So the way the kits are run, the way we priced them on that website is a stripe version and
a 2-color tweeted version.
Correct. You purchase the size that you want, and if you need help picking colors, by all means, we could FaceTime. We can work with you in trying to swatch. Becky has been very gracious. She's kind enough to, work with us with sending. I know that she has swatches knit up. So if you need further assistance,
go to her website and look at them and see. Yeah.
I know that she did a live. I think I just saw this morning that last night she went live. And
you have a month.
Yeah, you have a month to choose. You do need to come in and touch it. It is so soft, squishy. All the kits are 10% off, and you don't need to put in a special code or anything. It's already discounted for you on the website. I believe that the kits run, I think for the smaller sizes, in the stripe version, it's 9 skeins, and for the large and
the 2 smaller sizes are 9 skeins, and the 2 larger sizes
are 10 skeins.
10 skeins, yeah.
However, if you do the tweed version, I believe it's 8 skeins for 10. The 2 smaller sizes, and then 10 for the 2 larger sizes. Right. And we can work with you if you wanted this to be your 2-color tweed and you needed the larger size.
Right.
Just put in indigo and light denim.
And your size.
In the comment, and then you purchase the size that you want.
Right.
Let's say you didn't know what you wanted, but you knew you were definitely in. Just say, please call me to help pick out colors, and we'll be happy to reach out.
Excuse me. Yes, absolutely.
So that is the deal. She's going to have 3 Zooms, a cast-on Zoom, a midway Zoom, and a final Zoom at the end.
And I think it's August 2nd. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They're all going to be in the evening, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's knit on a US number 11 needle, which is really quick. And the pattern is free with purchase. You cannot, we get this all the time. Can we please buy the pattern?
No.
We cannot. No. Becky does a wonderful job designing. Her and her mom, they work very hard in bringing you the collection to work with their yarn, and it's bespoke DK, and the bespoke bulky. So it is exclusive to her yarn, and yeah,
that's the way it is.
That's the way it is. Wish I had feel screen for all the gorgeous yarn.
Yes,
this
wouldn't that be
is
nice?
definitely a feel
The
factor.
cashmere is lovely.
It's lovely. And it plumes when you knit with it. It
does.
is so gorgeous. It is not, it is definitely an expensive project. It's a splurge, but if you were
We had
in the
someone
market,
buy it for herself for her birthday.
Yeah,
Right, didn't she?
it's great. If you have a Mother's Day gift that someone is asking for, you know, might be a big ask, but maybe you could do a family ask. You know, it's something very special, something that you know,
Yep,
is delightful.
yeah, it's fun.
Anyway,
A fun piece.
a fun piece for sure. Definitely happy. I think that is it. We
That was
covered
a
a
lot.
lot.
That
Oh
was
no,
a
we
lot.
have one more little
What's
thing.
that?
A special thank you to Betty.
Oh, yeah.
Betty gave us Mother's Day gifts,
One
which
of
is
our
very
customers,
sweet.
yes. Happy Mother's Day.
Love Betty. And it's,
What a cute box.
yes. She said we could trade if we want to.
Oh, she's not.
Yes.
Well, I'm not going to trade. What'd you get?
These
Oh, you got
are
sandals. How cute. I got ice cream cone with sprinkles.
so cute.
Oh, there's two of them in there.
Too.
I didn't
They're
know
little
that.
stitch stoppers.
What is your other one? A
Unicorn and little flip-flops. Super cute. The company, I think she found these on Etsy. They're Fox and Pine stitches. So very thoughtful.
Yes.
Little point protectors. Super cute. So special thank you to Betty.
Thank you, Betty. Who
This
doesn't
is
like
very
all these
sweet.
fun little knitting things?
Yes. Accoutrement.
Exactly.
And that is
That
it.
was so sweet of her.
Wasn't it
I
sweet?
thought there was one pair in there.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there was two pair in there.
Very nice.
Thank you, Betty. You're the best. Betty was a star pupil. She came in and learned how to crochet in the summer of the pandemic, right?
Yes.
And then she did that for about a year, not even a year, maybe 9 months. And then she decided she wanted to learn to knit.
But you have to understand, her crochet was not just a granny square, not just your granny stripe. She started doing
it was like my book.
Amigurumi. Yeah.
It was like my book. She was doing
like
she
crochet.
made Christmas. Remember, she made us ourselves for Christmas.
Yes.
Anyway,
she's very talented.
She's lovely
and also willing to take the plunge, learn on YouTube.
Doesn't have to be perfect.
No fears.
She doesn't, you know, if it's not perfect, it's not perfect. She said, I don't care. And you know what? I always feel from teaching
I
people.
should learn from her because I'm way too perfect.
That's what makes you a good knitter. Because, well, you already know how to knit, though.
I know, but I'm too hard on myself. I should be a little bit more like Betty, like allowing the flaws.
Right,
I know I need to work on myself.
And she's a retired doctor. And this is what she does. I just admire Betty. I really do. She's got a very good outlook, a very good attitude.
She's like, it's never too late to learn. And she just rolls with it.
And then she would take a painting class and, you know.
And now she's knitting.
Yeah. And she did something.
Sweaters.
I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was like, I don't know if it was working like sculpting. But she did something. And she said, that's not for me. I don't know what it was. It was something. But she said that really, she tried it. And she said, that's okay. I really. But she has really stuck with the knitting and the crochet.
Loves it.
Yeah.
She's been knitting up a storm now.
So thank you, Betty, so much for our gifts. We really appreciate it.
100%. All right. And that is it.
What does that say? Oh, yes, someone said the book is the thank you so much.
It is fabulous.
So much. And again, it is on my project page in Ravelry.
Yeah. Awesome. Anything else?
That's it.
Oh, wait.
What?
Friday, I believe I'm going to be closed this Friday. Memorial Day weekend. I will put a note on the door. This is going to be a crazy month. A lot of closures.
You've got the wedding.
My son is graduating college this weekend, so we're driving up to Rhode Island.
What a nice weekend to go up there. Nice. That'll be fun. I'm going to New Jersey for a wedding. Friday.
It's a big celebratory weekend.
Yeah.
Let's kick off summer.
Yep.
So we won't be here Friday. We won't be here Monday for Memorial Day.
Oh, it's Memorial Day next month. I didn't realize that.
So you might miss Tuesday. Us for a week. Are you okay?
I will say, well, let's play it by ear.
We'll try to podcast on Tuesday. We'll see.
We might just have so much stuff bursting off our needles.
Right.
Who knows? Anyway.
Wishful thinking. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful week. Happy Memorial Day. And
thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe.
And hit give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.